Saving Blast checking in with Dub CNN. We're about to go up in here and check out the Eastsidaz, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they getting back together. We got exclusive footage, exclusive interview with Trey D and Goldie Low. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's go check it out. Holla at me.
Dub CNN checking in Long Beach with
What's up, Dub?
Trey D.
Trey D.
What's good with you, Trey D?
You know, everything good right now. You know, fresh out the joint. You know, back in business.
Oh, well, that's good. Well, you, like you said, you were recently released from prison this year. How did you utilize your time during with the penal system?
Well, I utilized the surviving. You know, making my way through it, knowing that I had a finish line to get to. I just did whatever was necessary to get to that finish line and keep my integrity and my reputation intact, as well as be productive. I wrote a couple of books, you know,
Are those
published in Amazon.com and Barnes & Nobles. It's Streets Gonna Cry and Los Angeles Times, Urban Tales.
Wow, that sounds very interesting. As far as the differences in rap style and the differences as you are in a person, what is the difference between Trey D before prison and Trey D after?
More thoughtful, less just blatantly banged out, but just letting you know it still exists. You know, but I got a little knowledge to impart now, and you know, something that I want to share with the youth about, you know, how they supposed to keep it, how they supposed to keep the G code. Because you're always supposed to keep the G code if you come from the G side of the track.
There you go. It says, we know you just dropped Long Beach State of Mind mixtape. Was that recorded pre, during, or post your incarceration?
It was recorded during my incarceration.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was done, you know, by the means of a smartphone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
A smartphone.
And I had producers I was collaborating with, and they were sending me in material. They were sending me in tracks, and you know, I select them, and me and my boys just, you know, I had some boys on the tier that was, as you could hear, they reputable spitters. And you know, we'll sneak down to my homeboy's cell and just get cracking.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's crazy. Yeah. So what new projects or collaborations are you working on now?
Right now, I'm back in the studio with Goldie Low and Snoop Dogg. We're working on the Eastsidaz reunion, and it's going to be a documentary with a mixtape included, and you know, it's going to tell the story of what we went through. That we got a lot of old footage that we began recording once we went and did the third Eastsidaz project away from Snoop. It was just me and him. So, you know, it was like we gonna detail the struggle and the turmoil which led to some of the disputes that we had and things of that sort. So we just not gonna just be, oh, the Eastsidaz got together and we did this and did that. And, you know, we gonna tell the gritty part and the make people really feel the story.
Oh, that's
you know,
awesome.
We got that going on, and then I have the Long Beach State of Mind compilation album.
The whole
album, all original beats. You know, featuring
Post
Superfly. No.
Oh no, you recorded some more?
Yes.
Oh
yes, yes. And I got Superfly on there and Crooked Eye, and you know, it's all Long Beach artists. That's why it's called Long Beach State of Mind.
Okay.
It's all Long Beach artists, whether from the east side, the north side, the west side. And, you know, everybody just said, you know, we're going to support you with whatever you do. So I said, let's put our voice back out there. Since I'm going to put my voice back out there when I get out, let them hear that we still breed talent right here. It ain't just me saying, hey, look at me, I'm back.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, look at what I brought with me.
That's actually a perfect intro to my next question. What is your opinion on the current state of hip-hop music?
It's good.
It's good.
I mean, it's good. You know, people eating off of it still, you know, feeding their kids and families off of it. So, you know, I applaud that it's still a recognized and probably the most recognized art form in music.
Okay.
You know, which is rap, hip hop, gangster rap, whatever. It got so many divisions now. that, you know, I'm just glad it sustained itself. But as far as the new artists, now that's a different story.
Okay. Well, let's go. Do you want to go into that? Let's go.
No, I mean, I don't got nothing to say bad about nobody.
No comment?
Do your thing, man. Do your thing. Just stay in your lane, because the Eastsidaz back. We making G music. Big Trey D gonna stick to the script. That's all I make is G music.
There
so
you go.
you gonna love it or leave it.
Okay, as for the West Coast, you know, in music, in the hip hop music, do you feel it's where it needs to be now? And if not, what changes would you make, or you think should be made?
Well, I think our voice needs to be heard a little bit more on radio, because that translates into sales. You know, they use certain ones of us for, you know, soundtracks and, you know, to promote certain, you know, projects that they want to make large to the public. But then when it comes time to get behind us and give us sponsors like they have to really, you know, to help us live more comfortably, they tend to forget about us.
Yeah.
You know, so they rap is like a tool for them to use people through as well.
Yeah.
So you got to be on your business all the way around. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But you know, like I said before, hip hop is in a good state because it's still generating capital.
Yeah.
So I love hip hop, and you know, when it come down to it, you know, my whole focus is just being somebody that they know that really love this craft and stick to it, you know. So, and that's what I want people to know with that Long Beach State of Mind project. I got spitters on there that'll fade anything. Yeah, period. That's what we going back to.
Yeah, the West. Okay, so you spoke on the reuniting with Goldie Loke, and he's actually here.
The Lokester, the Loke is on his own.
Okay, well, you speak on the reuniting with Trey D and how you guys been doing.
It's been cool. You know, being that he been gone for so long, you know, I just been sitting, chilling, trying to, you know, just hold on, you know. So now that he hear the music sound good, you know, the vibe is there, you know, and we gonna continue.
Oh, that's awesome. So to go into more of the mixtape you guys are working on. Is that the one? And you guys are going to be working with Snoop, you said?
Snoop, Battle Cat, Fred Wreck, Goldie Loke, Meech Wells.
You're going to be an active
Cocaine, you know, that usual cast of characters. And then we're going to figure out which one of these young guys we're going to bring along and let them get their voice on with us and just see how it sounds. Because, you know, we do believe in supporting the next generation of artists that's coming along. You know, it's not just trying to keep nobody down to outshine them or nothing like that. If you good, we gonna support you.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But we can't support everybody all at once. So if we don't, you know, if we don't just vibe with you off the top, it ain't like we ain't messing with you. It's just that we really don't have, you know, time to focus on making that acquaintance right now.
Yes.
But, you know, if we in the game and both of us is doing what we supposed to, and, you know, if God wills it, our paths will intersect.
That's awesome.
But we plan on working with some new cats too. But it's gonna sound like Eastside music.
Okay, there you go. Okay, you spoke of the new. So talk about how you guys got started in the game.
Well, we come from the soil of you know, talent. Long Beach, you know, we got a lot of talent. You know, we all love the music, and you know, we just stay pushing on both sides. You know what I'm saying? Trady on his side, my side. You know, we stay working. You know, he was already doing music with Dogg, you know.
Yeah.
And then I run into Dogg, you know, and it just went on from there.
And it just like linked, got together, and just made
Dogg
a good
knew it was
matchup.
going to sound good. He knew it was going to sound good.
He probably heard our voices together in his head, because it was funny because me and Goldie didn't even socialize with each other.
Oh, really?
When we would be in the same house. He would be coming in with Snoop's little brother, Pretty Tony. They'd be coming in 4 or 5 deep, and I'd be walking out with some of my boys or something, and we'd just pass each other and wouldn't say a word. This went on for like 6 months.
Yeah.
Really? Before you guys actually...
8 months, and then Snoop was like, "So, what's up, man? I want to do a group with you with Goldie Loke." I said, "Yeah." And I was like, "Damn, you know, me and Goldie Loke don't really in there." I said, "What he sound like?" I said, "What he sound like?" He said, "I'm going to play something for you." I said, all right, we can do it. After I heard it, and yeah, we went there and did that song, Give It To Him, Dog.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, he go.
It was like, that's it.
Yeah, it was the
That's it.
Yeah.
So how, since you guys are from Long Beach, you're Long Beach natives, how was it growing up in Long Beach?
It's hard, you know what I mean, because you got a lot going on, you know, trying to stop you from get to where you're going, you know. So, you know, being that Long Beach is one big family, you know, is you got to find some way to get something done, you know. You got to focus on something.
Yeah, it's
become
obstacles.
something.
It's obstacles out there. It's a lot of obstacles. You know what I mean? You know, the just survival. You know, just keeping food on the table, getting good clothes
The
to wear to
police
school.
trying to set you up.
Definitely the police. Definitely the police. I mean, you got to swim through all these sharks
Racial issues.
just to blossom and bubble. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's all that. So when you do make it out of that, you be so grateful to have made it. But then you have that, you still have that obligation inside of your heart that these is my people.
Yeah.
So I still have to maintain. Very few people make it in Long Beach and don't stay bonded and connected with Long
Yeah.
Beach. Because like he said, it's a family. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know, we got other talent coming along too, you know, Favorite Entertainment, he got Indian Blue, you know what I'm saying? D3 the rock star, you know. You know, he doing his thing over there. So, you know, shout out to him, you know, Big Fave, he making noise, you know, got some more homies down there putting stuff together, Technique. Yeah,
Shock
exactly.
G.
Shock G, you know, they getting it together.
Five Block Boys.
It's gonna be some brand new, you know, Supreme Circle, my group, you know, my music label, you know, we got a lot of things coming, you know, but right now this is where we bonded at, and I'm glad y'all got that mixtape. Much love, Dub CNN, for asking me for it. I fucks with y'all. Bleep that or don't bleep it. I fucks with Dub CNN. Period.
Okay, out of all rappers dead or alive, who would you guys choose as your top 5?
Damn, on the spot like that? Let me come off the head. I'm going to say Rakim. Who else? I'm stuck.
You're stuck. To be continued. To be continued. Do you have your top 5? No.
Tupac.
Another to be continued.
Yeah.
Okay. To be
That's
continued.
right, that's right.
Okay, so
That's right.
we meet in a clothing store, Long Beach Clothing, for a reason, and that's because Trey D has a clothing line.
With Goldie Loke.
Yes, sir.
And you can find it also, if not at Long Beach Clothing Store, at
Eastsidaz.
Eastsidaz.com.
There you go. He's actually wearing a shirt.
Stay
The
G'd up.
apparel, and you know, we'll get around to that.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll send you some shots of that.
We
But
will.
it contains stuff of that nature, and you know, we're gonna build up to do shoes and you know, a whole collection of you know hats and you know vests and things like that. So you know, we just getting rebonded now. The business kicks in, and you know.
Okay, you spoke on everything that you have active right now. Is there anything else that you can think of that you have, you know, on deck for the 2014?
Oh yeah, Streets Gon' Cry Part 2, Emotionless, written by myself and my co-author Anthony Barrow. That's completed, and I'm just deciding when to drop it. And that's a cold book. We was gonna call it John Tay's Revenge, but it's emotionless because some of the things that go on in here. Go back and get the first book, Streets Gon' Cry, then get Los Angeles Times Urban Tales. That's 3 stories by myself, Anthony Barrow again, and J.D. Cooper of the Lynch Mob. And it's 3 stories that entertain you. And I also have an artist, B.I.G. Petey, who's on the mixtape. I got his CD coming out called Blue June, and I had a Long Beach State of Mind compilation coming out. Hopefully, we'll be able to give y'all season's greetings with this Eastsidaz project we
By
got going on.
December.
Yeah, we cramming, we
features on
cramming.
there.
Yeah, we cramming and crushing
Well, because you
for
have
it.
a lot going on.
Yeah, we
so-
cramming and crushing for it. But you know, it's all business, man, and business don't sleep. You know what I mean? Yeah, all that lollygagging, partying, and funning and sunning. It's a time and a place for that. But when you're on business, you got to be on business.
There you go. If you guys have any last words for your fans out there, WCNN people,
Stay G'd up.
there you go.
All the time. I couldn't have put it no better. East side up, y'all.
Make sure you let them know where they can get your music.
You can get our music right now nowhere but WCNN. That's the LB State of Mind mixtape. That's where you can get my music at. Anybody else got something about me, it's fraudulent. I get at you later on about where to get this other thing we doing. But
Soon
Long
to
Beach
come.
State of
There
Mind,
you go.
the mixtape. Get it. WCNN. That's what we here for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
interview. Thank
Yes,
you guys
ma'am.
so much.
Cool.
Yeah, we're good.